Welcome back to Tips from God. This is tip number 16, intellectual well-being. When I think intellectual well-being, I think of chess. I don't know why. Chess to me is just very intellectual, right? And it's fun. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. But I think Magnus Carlsen is the reigning chess champion, and this man, he is raised Lutheran. Very, very intelligent. He has defended his title many times. You watch him play, he's always steps ahead. He's brilliant, brilliant person. And so, of course, I think intellectual wellness, I'm like, man, that guy, Magnus Carlsen, must have his intellectual health so figured out, right? But then I thought about it more. We don't need to be a genius like him to have intellectual health. In fact, I don't know Magnus personally. I mean, Magnus, you're watching. Let's hang out. Anyway, teach me your moves in chess, by the way, because I would love to be able to beat people. Anyway, but I think that what feeds our intellect will be different for each person. And maybe I said chess, you're like, oh no, this is not going to be about chess, is it? I can't stand chess. It's not intellectually stimulating for me at all. I have to be able to get into crosswords, Sudoku, word searches. For me, I like board games. Are you really into board games? It's a good intellectual strategy making. Some people like reading. Come on, it's a great time to read. There are different intellectual pursuits for all of us. And I think of this time, I'm drawn to Philippians chapter 2, the Christ hymn, and I know we've used that in some other of our videos, other series, but it's just such a good passage. It's probably one of the first, if not the first, hymn of the church that was widely spread, this Philippians chapter 2. And in it, Paul brings this idea, okay, at the very beginning. He asks the church to make my joy complete. Be of the same mind, having the same love, and be in full accord of one mind. This idea that with our intellect, putting our minds together, we can proclaim the joy of God complete. And part of that, our intellectual health fuels our love. This is how important, I hope you're taking time to stimulate your brain. I mean, Netflix is fun, there are all these streaming services, they're great and all, but that part of the brain is actually associated with the part that you shut off when you go to sleep. I mean, they call it zoning out in front of the TV for a reason. Unplug from the TV for a little bit. Read a book. Do something that's mentally stimulating. Challenge yourself a little bit. I know this might not sound ideal at the end of a long day if you're tired, but I know I found that playing a late night board game, that's actually been surprisingly really refreshing. That God can speak to us in this way of health too. So, tip from God today, work on your intellectual health. Fight that Alzheimer's, right? Do something that is mentally stimulating for you. See you tomorrow.